A friendly introduction. Conversation 1.
Hi. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Oh, no, it's free. Please have a seat.
Thanks. I'm Jake, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Emily.
Nice to meet you too, Emily. Do you come here often?
Yes, I do. I love this place. It's quiet and their coffee is great. How about you?
It's my first time here, actually. I just moved to the area last week.
Oh, welcome to the neighborhood. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. And you? Have you always lived here?
Not really. I grew up in a small town nearby, but I've been living here for a few years now.
That's nice. So what do you do? Are you a student?
Yes, I'm studying English literature at the university. How about you?
That's cool. I work as a graphic designer. I mostly do freelance projects.
That sounds interesting. Do you enjoy it?
I do, but it can be a little stressful sometimes. Deadlines, you know. What about you? Do you like studying literature?
I love it. I've always enjoyed reading and writing.
That's awesome. What kind of books do you like?
Mostly novels. Right now, I'm reading this one. It's a mystery.
Sounds exciting. Maybe you can recommend some books to me.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So, do you live nearby?
Yes, just a couple of blocks away. What about you?
Same here. It's a nice area, isn't it?
It is. Maybe I'll see you around more often.
Probably. It was nice meeting you, Jake.
Nice meeting you too, Emily.
Have a great day.
You too.
A friendly phone conversation. Conversation 2.
Hello?
Hi, Emily. It's Jake. We met at the coffee shop the other day.
Oh, hi, Jake. Nice to hear from you. How's it going?
Not bad, thanks. How about you?
I'm good. Just busy with some reading for school.
That makes sense. English literature must keep you busy.
It does, but I enjoy it. So, what's up?
Well, I was wondering if you'd like to meet up sometime. Maybe grab coffee again?
That sounds nice. When were you thinking?
How about this weekend? Are you free on Saturday afternoon?
Let me check. Yes, Saturday works for me. What time?
How about 3 p.m.? There's a nice cafe near the park I've been wanting to try.
That sounds perfect. What's it called?
It's called the Green Bean. Do you know it?
I've heard of it, but haven't been there yet.
Great. Let's meet there at 3, then.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Oh, and don't forget to bring some book recommendations.
Of course. I'll make a list.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you get back to your reading. See you Saturday, Emily.
See you then, Jake. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Conversation 3. An evening to remember. Jake and Emily are sitting at a cozy table in the Green Bean Cafe. The warm glow of the cafe lights reflects the friendly and engaging atmosphere. They've already ordered their coffee and started chatting.
This place is so nice. I can't believe I've never been here before.
I'm glad you like it. I thought the vibe here would suit you, kind of artsy and peaceful.
It does. How did you find this place? Do you come here often?
Not really. I found it while walking through the park one day. I looked inside and thought, I have to try this place. You're actually the first person I've brought here.
Really? I'm honored.
You should be. So how's school? Still buried in books?
Always. But I love it. Stories take me to another world, and that never gets boring.
I totally agree. Especially with fantasy books. It's like stepping into a whole new reality.
Oh, you're into fantasy? What's your favorite series?
Probably The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. The world building is incredible, and the characters feel so real. What about you?
I love that series too. But if I had to choose, I'd say The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern. It's so beautifully written. It feels like poetry in story form.
That's a great pick. It's been on my to-read list forever. Maybe you can convince me to bump it to the top.
Deal. But only if you recommend something for me in return.
Absolutely. I'll think of something you'll love.
That's so cool. Do you share your photos anywhere?
Sometimes on Instagram, but mostly I keep them to myself. I guess I'm a little shy about putting my work out there.
You shouldn't be. Art deserves to be shared, even with just a small audience.
That's a good way to look at it. What about you? Any hidden talents?
Does baking count? I make a mean chocolate cake.
That definitely counts. Now I feel like I need to taste this cake to judge for myself.
Maybe someday.
What's your favorite dessert?
Anything chocolate, for sure. What about you?
Probably cheesecake. But honestly, anything with chocolate is a win for me.
Noted. I'll keep that in mind.
It's so easy talking to you. I feel like we could talk for hours.
I feel the same way. Time's really flying. Wow, it's gotten so dark outside. I didn't even realize how late it is.
Same here. The conversation's been so fun. I completely lost track of time.
We should probably head out. I think the staff is waiting for us to leave.
Yeah, good idea. So what do you say we do this again sometime?
I'd love that. Maybe we can check out that bookstore cafe you mentioned.
Perfect. I'll text you and we'll figure out a time.
Sounds great. Thanks for tonight. It was so much fun.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Take care.
Conversation 4. A quiet bookstore cafe. Jake and Emily are seated in a cozy corner of a cafe, each holding a cup of coffee. The atmosphere is calm, with soft lighting and shelves of books lining the walls. This cafe seems like the perfect place to start an adventure.
This place is exactly what I imagined. Relaxing and full of interesting books. Great choice, Jake.
I'm glad you like it. I thought you'd enjoy a place like this. Quiet, cozy, and full of character.
I can totally feel it. It's like we've walked right into a storybook or something.
There's a certain magic in places like this. You can almost hear the stories whispering around you.
So, you mentioned you had something exciting planned for tonight. Are you going to tell me?
Okay. I can't keep it a secret anymore. I found something that I think you're going to love.
An old chest? What were you even doing in an antique shop?
I was just wandering around when I stumbled upon this old antique shop. You know, one of those places that feels like it has 100 hidden stories.
A map? Wait, are you saying like a treasure map?
Yes, a map. But not just any map, it's old, like something out of a pirate movie. And it came with the most intriguing note.
That's incredible. So, what's your plan? Are you going to follow the map?
I haven't decided yet. But when I saw it, I immediately thought, Emily would love this. So, what do you think?
What do I think? Of course, I'm in. I wouldn't miss something like this for anything.
Conversation 5. The Forest Adventure. A few days later, Emily and Jake are walking through a vast, lush forest. The air is cool, and the sky is a clear blue. Jake holds the map while Emily looks around, taking in the beauty of nature and the thrill of the unknown.
This place is beautiful. But do you really think we're going to find anything? What if it's just a fake map?
Maybe it is. But sometimes the journey is more interesting than the destination. Don't you think?
That line makes you sound like the hero of a fantasy story. All right, lead the way, adventurer. Where's the first marker?
Over there. See that big tree with the bent branches? There's supposed to be a symbol underneath it.
They walk to the tree Jake pointed out earlier. On the ground, they find a small stone with a symbol resembling an arrow etched into it. Emily picks it up and examines it closely.
This arrow seems to be pointing left. What do you think it means?
I think it's telling us to go that way. You've got to admit, this whole thing has a certain thrill to it, doesn't it?
It definitely does. It feels like we've stepped into a story. Let's hope there aren't any monsters ahead.
After walking for nearly an hour, they reach a small clearing in the middle of the forest. In the center is an old wooden bench, and next to it is another chest. The air is filled with a sense of mystery.
Look at that. I think this is our destination. But why does this chest look newer than I expected?
I don't know. Maybe we're about to find out.
Jake carefully approaches the chest and opens it. Inside is an old book and a folded piece of paper. Emily unfolds the paper and reads its strange message aloud.
Congratulations! You've proven that you still believe in the magic of stories. This book is a gift from someone who loves stories more than anything. What do you think that means?
Maybe it's just a token from whoever created this whole thing. But wait, there's something written here. It looks like an unfinished story.
An unfinished story? Maybe we're supposed to finish it. That could be the whole point of this adventure. What do you think?
Conversation 6. Back at the cafe. Later that evening, they return to the cozy cafe. The book is open on the table between them, and the excitement of the day lingers in the air. They reflect on their shared adventure and dream about future ones.
Honestly, today was one of the best days of my life. The feeling of discovering something, of creating something, it was unreal.
I feel the same way. Now, what do you think we should do with this story? How should it end?
I think we should start at the beginning and let it take us where it wants to go. Every story has its own path, kind of like today's adventure.
I couldn't agree more. So, do you think we should go on another adventure like this? Maybe next time we could create our own map.
Maybe we will.
Deal. This is just the beginning of an incredible story.
Emily responds with a light laugh, and Jake joins in. Their laughter echoes through the cafe, the open book on the table remaining between them like a gateway to future adventures.